On those days when anxiety is just chewing on your brain and you can't even follow a TikTok, let alone a chart, but you still want to knit. That is what today's for. Zero brain power knits. Today, I've got 5 easy knitting projects for you that are all 8 to 10 on my personal Netflix scale, meaning you can knit these while binge watching, dissociating a little, and absolutely not making your brain work any harder than it has to. Hey, I'm Arletta, and this is Ignite Your Inner Artist, where knitting meets I'm not okay, but I have yarn. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments, where's your brain power today? Are you battle mode, bunker mode, or full zero brain power mode? I live with the whole deluxe brain chaos bundle myself. So there are days where anything with charts or shaping feels like a personal attack. That's why I made this zero brain power knitting list. Projects that still work when your brain has already left the chat. Quick note on my Netflix scale. 10 out of 10 means I can knit this while fully sucked into a show and still not mess it up. 8 or 9 means I might need to glance down once in a while. Everything today is between an 8 and a 10. Zero chart reading heroics required. Let's start with the one that feels like a weighted blanket for your nervous system. This is perfect if you're in full bunker mode. Brain foggy, attention shot, but you still need your hands doing some no shaping, same repeat, TV safe. You cast on a multiple of 3 and you go on living your best repetitive life. This is great when your anxiety is high and your thoughts are racing, but your hands, they want a job. Scrunchable Scarf by Susan McCon. DK yarn, about 200 to 300 yards, Netflix scale, 9 out of 10. This is my I can't count, but I need comfort scarf. Cast on any multiple of 3, and then it's the same little sequence forever. No charts, no shaping, no brain required at all. It looks all ribby and textured, like you really put some effort into it, but really, you just survived a few episodes of whatever you're binge watching. If you're listening to this like, okay, but I still can't plan a whole day of knitting when my brain is fried. I made you a tiny, free, zero brain powered knitting day checklist. It's a 1 to 2 page checklist plus a few grounding prompts so you don't have to think on bad days. The link's in the description if you want it. This one's for when you're in deep bunker mode and you just want to hide inside something cozy and oversized. Knitting around, 1 skein, no seams, barely thinking at all. Perfect for those exhausted but wired 3 a.m. nights when doom scrolling is calling so loud. Marian by Jane Richmond is a super bulky cowl knit in the round. This is a 10 out of 10 on my Netflix scale. Zombie mode. You take 1 skein of super bulky yarn, cast on, join in the round, and just go. You can finish it in 1 evening powered by caffeine, spite, or seasonal depression. It's big, squishy, and you can pull it up over your head when you want to despair from humanity. Wednesdays. If you need a quick, finishable project to prove that you can still complete something, tiny canvas, simple seed stitch repeat, low commit. This is great for those tiny kindness projects that you want to do for someone else. This is evidence that you can still make something gentle and useful. The Spa Day Facecloth by Anne Mancine. DK or worsted weight, it's about 120 yards, and on the Netflix scale, it's a solid 8 out of 10. It's just seed stitch. Knit 1, purl 1, flip it, do the opposite. Your brain complains for the first couple of rows, then your hands go, okay, I got this. I love this when brushing my teeth felt like losing a boss battle. You finish the day with a little square of, hey, I finished a thing. That matters. If you're edging out of bunker mode but still want to feel a little fancy without taxing your brain too much, this one's for you. It's mostly knit stitches with predictable increases, no lace, no drama. It's great when you want that real knitter knitting a shawl feel on a 3 brain cell day. The Boneyard Shawl by Stephen West is one of his chill patterns. It's DK yarn around 600 yards, and on the Netflix scale, it's a 7.5 to an 8. You're knitting a triangle, adding make 1 increases so it grows. That's it. No chart, no lace weight trauma, just knit, 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 sometimes increase. This would be good on recovery days. After panic attacks or heavy weeks, you zone out, add a few rows, and the shawl quietly grows with you. No big expectations, just gentle progress. This is for long haul burnout season when you need an emotional support project on your couch. Repetitive rows, big yarn, very visible progress. Perfect slow burn comfort when you can only manage a few rows at a time. The Boulevard Blanket by 5410 Studio. Super bulky yarn, and the yardage depends on your size. This is a Netflix scale of 9 out of 10. Add a couple of rows and you see it grow. That's such a gift when the rest of your life feels stuck. On days when you can't do much, you can still say, I added 3 rows to my blanket. That absolutely counts. It proves that you're still moving, even if your steps are wrapped in yarn. So if this is one of your zero brain power days, I hope one of these gives your hands something kind to do while your brain recalibrates. Tell me in the comments, what is your setting today? Are you battle mode, bunker mode, or full-on zero brain power mode? Don't forget the free Zero Brain Power Knitting Day kit in the description. And if videos like this help you feel a little less broken and a little more human, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We're building a tiny knitting rebellion against shame, and you're invited.